It's been scrapped. It's scrapped. It's really a good durable bridge if you're gonna
Did we
rebuild one
put
of
that
these
in
somewhere.
I need to read that later.
I don't want to go up there like that. I wouldn't say it's gonna be, no, it's not worth nothing. Take it out, see? About 6 times we plowed it up, and we worked it, watered it, and everything.
Notice is hereby given that Erath County Commissioners Court will meet in regular session on Monday, November the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. in the second floor of the Commissioners Courtroom at the Erath County Courthouse, Stephenville, Texas. Consider the following agenda items for discussion and possible action. We'll start this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next up will be our invocation by Mr. Jared Brown.
Would you pray with me? Father, we love you. Thank you so much for leaving the AC on last night to remind us that we're truly changing seasons. And Lord, we know that as the world, as the earth changes its seasons, so does the county goes through different seasons. And Lord, we just ask you for a supernatural measure of wisdom, of strategy, of understanding in moving forward with whatever is next for this next season, this next phase of the county. God, I pray for the judge, for all of the commissioners, for the staff, for all of the employees, that they would be safe, Lord, but they would be wise as serpents, but have the character of doves, innocent as doves, as they move about this next season of life. May you walk them, may you guide them, may you encourage them in whatever is needed, where they can't see that far. So Lord, you know what's coming, you know what we need to prepare for, you know what we need to let loose of, and you're the only one who knows that. So we pray that you would impart that wisdom to these men right here today as representatives of our county. And we pray your measure of blessing upon them, their families, and all that they touch. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Item number 3 is public comments. I do not have anybody signed up. Is there anybody that would like to make public comments? Seeing none, we'll move to item number 4, land development. Mr. Gardner, you've got 3 items here. The first one is A, discussion and action to approve lot 753R Mountain Lake Section 3 replat into lot 753R-A and lot 753R-B Mountain Lake Section 2 located in Precinct 3. I think I'm done. Good morning.
So this is a pretty typical replat for the Mountain Lakes area. It was originally one large lot. The owner wanted to cut it into 2 smaller lots so that they could sell one of them. There are restrictions in Mountain Lakes. In order for them to make a lot smaller, we have to get approval from the HOA president or somebody from the HOA. We did receive that approval, and they are good with this gentleman wanting to cut this lot into 2 parcels. So he's gone through all of our rules and regulations, done everything accordingly. We have all the documentation that is necessary, and I'm just bringing it before the court to get approval for him to finish this.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Gardner? Hearing none. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve lot 753R in Mountain Lakes in Section 3, replat to lot 753RA and lot 753RB in Mountain Lakes.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Edwards, a second by Commissioner Buck. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item A is approved. Item B, discussion and action to approve lot 897 and lot 898 Mountain Lake Section 3 replat into lot 897R Mountain Lake Section 3.
So this is just the opposite of the one we just did. It was 2 smaller lots, and they want to combine it into 1 larger lot. They're not going to build any other structures on the property except for their main house. So they just wanted more acreage around their house. Again, everything's been submitted to our office and reviewed by the county engineer, and we are good with all the rules and regulations for this.
Any questions for Mr. Gardner? Hearing none, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the replat, Mountain Lakes Section 3, Lot 897R, Mountain Lakes, to approve to a Lot 897 and lay a Lot 898 in Mountain Lakes.
Opposite of that.
Opposite.
Yep.
Right.
Do I have a second? Oh. There's been a motion to approve Lot 897 and Lot 898, Mountain Lake Section 3, and to Lot 897R in Mountain Lake Section 3. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item B is approved. Commissioner Buck. She has to second it. Item C, discussion and action to approve La Sombra MHC site plan located in precinct 2.
Correct. This is a unique situation. Seems like we're coming across more and more of these. So La Sombra, this is a subdivision, La Sombra over by Dublin. We have one of the lot owners wants to turn his lot and add some manufactured homes to it for rental. Now, we have different rules in the county for that, but this is specifically a manufactured home community, so it actually has a different set of rules. And under those rules, he has complied. We have a plan. He has complied with everything that we've required. The only caveat to this is that that is public water provided by the City of Dublin. So I have to have the City of Dublin's approval that they will allow these connections. I do not have that approval as of yet. I'm not sure if they're waiting on my approval for them to approve. I'm not sure what the situation is, but they have done everything according to our rules and regulations from our side. Now, whether or not the city's going to approve these connections, I don't know. So I'm not sure what to do with this one at this point. Maybe approval on a caveat that it's got to be approved by them as well.
I'm looking at our, so I'm assuming that we probably can approve this, or could we approve this with conditions of Dublin agreeing to water?
It would make it more comfortable if we didn't approve anything. Sure, it had approved water cuts.
Let's wait.
Okay, so we can table it till next court and see what I called them this morning and they haven't given me any feedback or any information. They were supposed to by now, but I haven't heard anything.
Okay. I would then advise, based off what the county attorney says, that we just table this until we get full approval from the City of Dublin and water.
Okay.
And I would make that as a motion to table item C to the next court. I've got a motion by myself, a second by Commissioner Buck, to table the discussion and action to approve La Sombra MHC site plan located in precinct 2. Any further discussion on that?
I do have one question about the site plan. It's not to do with this. That private road down there on the end, wouldn't it be better if they had a turnaround on the end instead of just dead ending it down that private road?
It's supposed to have a cul-de-sac on it, yes, and they do have a
don't-
hammerhead in there. It's
It
not on
does
there.
up here, but not down at the end.
Right, it will have one on there. This is just like the old rules where we had a preliminary and a final.
Okay.
This is just a preliminary showing this is a concept plan, but that will change.
Okay, I just seen it. and
Yeah,
didn't
no,
interpret it.
you're right.
Okay, thank you.
Good discussion. Any other discussion? Again, the motion is to table the item. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item C will be tabled. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Item 5 is discussion and action to approve the memorandum of agreement between Texas Department of Transportation, the Texas State Historical Preservation Officer, Erath County, and Nathan Collier, and authorize myself as the local government representative. This is the bridge at County Road 218 at the, considered the Duffo Creek Bridge. That bridge is one of the bridges that is being replaced throughout the county. There is an opportunity for members of the community to adopt those bridges when we do replace them. And there has been, I believe, a citizen step up that is interested in adopting the bridge. Part of the TxDOT policy is that we enter into this memorandum of agreement along with all the parties that kind of gives some timelines and deadlines to the person adopting the bridge. I know we have a TxDOT representative here if we need to add anything, but basically the agreement you have in front of you is the standard bridge adoption, and we need authorization for myself to be able to sign for the county to enter into the agreement, is why it's in front of you today. And I will answer any question that I can, and like I said, we have a TxDOT representative here, and JoJo's been working on this as well, so any questions, or do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the memorandum agreement with Texas Department of Transportation to allow Judge Huckabee to be the local government representative.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Ray, a second by Commissioner Stevens. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That item is approved, and I will get that signed. Thank you for coming. Item number 6 is discussion and action to approve a contract between Erath County EMS and North Texas Paramedic Education Consortium. I had it in my head, and then when it went to come out of my mouth, it didn't come out.
This is just an agreement with, it's a paramedic program that puts paramedics through. They want to do some student write-ups with us. Bethany's looked it over and has approved that contract with no issue, so just bring it to y'all to approve. So.
Training the next generation,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So
Very
these are
good.
students?
Students, yes, sir.
Like
They'll be-
Ranger or what?
Yes, like Ranger College.
Perfect. Any questions for Carrie?
That'd be great. I'll make a motion to approve the contract between Erath County EMS and the North Texas Paramedic Education Consortium. Had to work on that.
Show off. I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Ray to approve that item. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it, Mr. Jackson. All right, item number 7, discussion and action to approve a quote for fencing for the Precinct 1 barn. Commissioner Stevens.
Yeah, I had 3 quotes from different individuals, and they ranged anywhere from $21,967.50 to $31,000 some.
Even.
Was it 31 even? And I'm gonna go with the $21,967.50, Mr. Chad Hale. And I don't know if he is a vendor, but I'll get him set up, get set up as a vendor with the county. He may be already, I don't know.
Did he do stuff for the sheriff's office
He's the government trapper.
Yeah, it's going trapper.
a long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'd like to go with that with the court's permission. So I'll make a motion to approve the quote from Chad Hale for the fencing project at the East Precinct 1 property. Second.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Buck to approve the Chad Hale's bid for $21,967.50 for fencing at the Precinct 1 property. Any further discussion on that item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item number 8, discussion and action to allow Precinct 1 to approve water flow and clear fence row on County Road 299.
This is me as well. Happy day. This fence row is constantly one of the ones, every time we get a windstorm, we got trees in the road. And the landowners have agreed to let us push it out. And there's a culvert that comes across that has been blocked up behind it. The water's having to run down the ditch instead of go down the natural flow where it should go. And we can straighten that up as well. It'll alleviate the pressure on another culvert up the road. So I'd like to clear this fence row out, and it's on County Road 299. Ruby McElroy, I believe is the lady's name. This owns the property. I'd like to clear this fence row out where we can improve the dead tree and the water flow situation.
Any questions for Commissioner Stevens? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to allow precinct 1 to clear fence row on County Road 299.
Second.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Ray, a second by Commissioner Edwards to allow Precinct 1 to improve the water flow and clear the fence row on County Road 299. Any further discussion on that item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item number 19 is discussion and action to appoint Commissioner Albert Ray to the Erath County Appraisal District Board of Directors. Commissioner Ray has stepped up when Miss Carey left and resigned as the county spot on the Erath County Appraisal District Board, and he's having so much fun that I believe he agreed to continue. That term is up, and so we have to appoint him again for another 2-year term. Mr. Ray, do you have anything, or?
I don't have anything. I don't have any problem with that.
Perfect. Somebody want to hurry up and make a motion before he changes his mind? Giving y'all,
I'll make a motion to approve Commissioner Albert Ray to the Erath County Appraisal Board.
I'll second.
Directors.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Edwards to approve Albert Ray to the Erath County Appraisal District Board of Directors. Any further discussion on that item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, Commissioner Ray.
Yep.
But thank you for your representation on that board. It matters. Item number 10, discussion and action to approve the copier lease agreement from Indigent Healthcare budget to the Commissioner's Secretary Precinct 2-4 budget. I don't know who's speaking on this.
I didn't even know it was on there.
I didn't either. That was news to me till then.
Jojo, are you?
It was just brought to our attention that
Hold on, will you come to the microphone, please?
So Lindsay has a copier that she really likes, and I don't know if Rachel out at the office is gonna use the bigger one. She can, if you guys want her to. We just need to move it out of indigent and into Rachel's budget.
Anybody got any idea how much it is a month or quarterly or yearly or whatever?
It's right here. It goes till February of this year. Starts at $8, and it's 50 cents or 5 cents a page. I think our last bill was $7.11. So, not very much. We just need to reallocate it to who's using it. Or if you want to buy her a separate printer, and because that's too much, I don't know. But $7.11 is
Pretty cheap. That's
a pretty good
cheap.
deal to have somebody service it. I'd pay that for my printer since I can't even hook one up, and when it breaks, I have to go buy another one for my own personal use. What is that?
But it's $8 per month or 1,000 copies.
Right.
$8 for every 1,000 copies, not $8.
So I think really we just need to talk, what we're doing here today is just approving the moving it from the indigent healthcare budget line item to precinct 2, precinct 4, where you're sharing the cost of the secretary into her budget.
I'll make a motion to move the copier lease agreement from Indigent to the
I'll second it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Buck, a second by Commissioner Ray to move the copier lease agreement from Indigent Healthcare budget to the Commissioner Secretary for Precinct 2 and 4 budget. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? We will get that moved. Item 11, discussion and action to allow Precinct 2 on private property on County Road 384 to look for road material.
Like I said, it's on County Road 384. We located an old pit that the county, I think, got material out of probably 50 years ago, and we've been looking for some material that we can get grind that you put on the roads. And anyway, I've talked to the gentleman that owns the land, and I was just asking permission to go on his property and take county equipment like a loader or a backhoe, mini excavator, and dig some holes and look for material.
Perfect. Any questions for Commissioner Ray?
I'll make a motion to allow precinct 2 on private property on County Road 384 to look for road material.
Do I have a second? Second. I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Buck to allow Precinct 2 on private property on County Road 384 to look for road material. Any further discussion there? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item 12 is discussion and action to enter into an agreement with the property owner of Precinct 2 for road material. I believe if road material is
Yes,
found. but
that's if we do get, when we go on the property, if we find some usable material, I'd like to enter into a contract with the landowner to be able to get material from him.
Any questions for Commissioner Ray there?
I'll make a motion, we allow Precinct 2 to enter into an agreement on County Road 384, the property owner, if material is found, to make it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Buck, a second by Commissioner Stevens to allow Precinct, to allow entering into agreement with the property owner on County Road 384 in Precinct 2 if road material is found. Any further discussion on that? And Ms. Espinoza worked through this contract with you?
Yes, she wrote the contract, of course. And also, if there's any question, that's on the Alsop's estate. It's LC Ed Cattle and Land Company is actually who owns the land, so if there's any questions.
Perfect. All right, without any further discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That will move forward. Item 13, discussion and action to update part-time secretary job description for Texas AgriLife Extension Office.
The only changes that we've made is the update of new software packages for this assistant. Also, who she actually is, her supervisor is on there as well.
Okay. To the county coordinator.
Yep.
All right. Any questions for Ms. Keith on this updated job description? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to update the part-time secretary job description for Texas AgriLife Extension Office.
I'll second it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Ray to approve the updated part-time secretary job description for the Texas AgriLife Extension Office. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Thank you, Ms. Keith. Item 14, discussion and action approve part-time clerk position for Treasurer's Office with clarification. I believe this is an item we had as an agenda item before, and we may have mumbled through a portion of the item, and so we need to clarify that.
Yes, sir, that is correct. So at the last court session, you approved from full-time to a part-time position, and now in front of you is just the clarification of the qualifications for that position.
Perfect. Any questions for Ms. Shaver? Is that correct? Okay. Do I hear a motion?
I have a motion, I'll make a motion that we approve the part-time clerk position for the treasurer's office.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Edwards, a second by Commissioner Buck to approve the part-time clerk position for the treasurer's office. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? That will be approved. Item 15 is discussion and action approve job descriptions for department heads. This is something we've had some discussions about. There were some changes made in 2019 for who all department heads that weren't elected officials, who they reported to. So I went through these, and what I brought you are some blank spots in there. And I'm gonna read you what I came up with, and then y'all can discuss how we want to go from there. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those positions. Subdivision coordinator, EMS, HR, IT, veteran service, environmental, facilities, and fire marshal are the ones that are on there that don't have a direct report as needed. Emergency management coordinator reports to the county judge because I'm the emergency management official for it, so that's an appointment for myself. That's why you don't see them in there. Under the way that we had it, EMS reported to precinct 1, veteran service reported to precinct 4, environmental reported to precinct 2, and the fire marshal reported to precinct 3. I've left those the same. I talked to all the different department heads, and they've seemed fine with that representation. That would leave subdivision, HR, IT, and facilities. I have put, or I propose that they report to me, and I can manage those evaluations and performance. If there's any other ideas or discussion on there, I'm open to it, but that's what I'm bringing as a proposal to you guys. A lot of those, the ones that report to me are kind of county-wide functions or county-wide budgets. I look at the budgetary stuff on this stuff anyway, so I felt like it made sense from that aspect of it. So if everybody is okay with that, I'll make a motion. If not, we can have some more discussion.
You're okay with
I'm
having that many?
I'm fine with it.
I don't mind taking another one if I need to take another one.
Is there future plans on doing evaluations?
Well, I countywide evaluations are a difficult thing to implement, but I highly suggest that anybody that is a direct report to you, you can do an evaluation absolutely on it. And so if we want to workshop something like that going forward as we move for a countywide thing, we absolutely can, but nothing stops you from doing an evaluation yearly, quarterly, however you want to do it with the people that report directly to you, which I think there's a lot of value in that, so that we as a court, you know, understand the direction we're going and the path we're going, and everybody understands where they're at and where we need to move. If there is no further discussion, I would make a motion to approve the job descriptions with the following direct reports: subdivision to the county judge, EMS to precinct 1, HR to county judge, IT to county judge, veteran service officer to precinct 4, environmental to precinct 2, facilities to county judge, and fire marshal to precinct 3. Indigent is going directly to Angie. That was part of the hold on. I've got a motion by myself, a second by Commissioner Buck. Discussion. Indigent part of the rules where we tied that to goes directly to secondary approval from the treasurer's office. Anything else? All right, hearing no further discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Those are approved and will be updated accordingly. And we'll, now that we've got it approved, Becky will go in and where the blanks are in your sheet you have, put those in there, and everybody's job description will be updated. Item 16 is discussion action approve updates regarding contract with Motorola Solutions in Erath County. We do not have the new amount and contract from Motorola yet, so this item is going to be removed from discussion today. Once we get that, we'll bring it back. The good news is it's going to be cheaper, it's going to be better, we just don't have the contract yet. Item 17, discussion and action to reallocate listed non-capital items from the Sheriff's Office. Mr. Box. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you all?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good. Gonna be able to save us a little money, I think. Been talking to Kent about this. We had budgeted $40,000 for all new JPX systems this year. After talking to the sole nationwide distributor and also the company in Switzerland, we don't need to do that. What we would like to do is order 7 new systems, new guns, and 35 level 2 holsters. Our current holsters they have no retention, so anybody can reach in and grab that JPX and use it on an officer. Level 2 has a retention hood that would hold the gun in there and only the officer can pull it out. That's just basically for officer safety, so I would upgrade all the holsters to that and then 7 new guns for any future new hires or for any guns that break outside of warranty. And then for some of the that other line item money, we desperately need to order new shotguns for the deputies. We have some very old stuff already out in the field and we have nothing left in the armory. So I have a quote there in front of you for 7 Mossberg 590s, just a basic patrol shotgun. Plus the JPX quote is in front of you. But it's total, for the JPX is $7,763, and then for the shotguns it would be $3,150. But that's substantially less than $40,000.
Good work. Any questions for Chief Box? Hearing none, I would entertain, well, this one's kind of, I'll make a motion, we approve the purchase of the Mossberg shotguns for a total of $3,150, and the JPX handguns and holsters for the amount of $7,763. I've got a motion made by myself, a second by Commissioner Stevens. Any further discussion on those items? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Thank you, sir. Item 18, discussion and action to approve interlocal cooperation agreement between Erath County, City of Stephenville, and Joint Dispatch Center in relation to drone sense and UAS use.
It was a crapshoot who was gonna go. So the city, correct me if I'm wrong, city and the county created an interlocal for drone use, drone sense. And then the Unified Dispatch Center is going to be a piece of that for projection in EOC and all of that. So it's really standard. The board approved everything. I think the county, did we bring the interlocal or did the city write the interlocal? Yeah, so pretty standard, it's just.
Bethany wrote it.
Yeah.
Bethany's new full-time job, just writing contracts for us.
She's our we.
Yeah, yeah. By we mean her.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is, again, just an interlocal agreement as we move forward with the Unified Dispatch Center for shared use of the drones and equipment and multi-operational events. Perfect. Sorry. The software. Right, that's what I meant, sorry.
It helps them not crash.
Right, which is important.
And if they do, we can see it.
Right, we can watch live video of them if they do.
Watch it fly all the way to the ground.
All right, any further discussions for the sheriff or Mr. Brooks? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the interlocal cooperation agreement between Erath County, City of Stephenville, and the Joint Dispatch Center in relation to the drone sense and UAS use.
I'll second it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Stevens, a second by Commissioner Ray to approve the interlocal cooperation agreement between Erath County, City of Stephenville, and the Unified Dispatch Center in relation to drone sense and UAS. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item 19, discussion and action to allow Erath County Emergency Management Coordinator Chris Brooks to travel out of state for the L3 Harris Conference.
So this is the same one that I've been to the last 2 years. Every year, I feel like I get a little bit more knowledge throughout the year, and then kind of be able to ask my questions that apply through that conference. So this one is in Florida. If their plan is still the same as it was last year, then the next one's actually going to be in Texas. So that'd be good.
And you have a high probability to be named to the board of this group, correct? So good representation as we continue to move through this communications change that's huge for every entity in Erath County. So any questions for Mr. Brooks?
You got the money in your budget for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll make a motion to allow the emergency management coordinator, Chris Brooks, to travel out of state for the L3 Harris Conference.
I'll second it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Buck, a second by Commissioner Edwards to approve allowing Erath County Emergency Management Coordinator Chris Brooks to travel out of state for L3 Harris Conference. Any further discussion on this item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Thank you, sir. Item 20, discussion and action to approve the sales agreement to provide console products and services between Russ Bassett and Erath County Joint Dispatch Center. This is an item that we approved or awarded the bid to Russ Bassett for the consoles, which mean desk. Consoles has about 4 different names in the dispatch world, but this is for the desk, office furniture, things of that nature that go in. Some, not technology, but they're set up to allow for the technology and things to be fed into it in front of you. We've awarded this. This is just the sales agreement of approval to sign the sales agreement for that. Again, everything that we're doing here, again, remind everybody the cost of this. Well, let me tell you the cost. The cost of this is $197,540.93. The cost of that will be split between Erath County and the City of Stephenville as we consider continue this joint venture together. So the Erath County will be responsible for half of that total. Any questions for myself? Did I miss anything?
No. I'm standing in for Miss Anderson. She had a doctor's appointment this morning, but just kind of wanted to make sure that nobody had any questions or whatever on this. So we actually budgeted during the budget process for $200,000 for this. That got pretty close.
Any more questions for Chris? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the sales agreement to provide consoles, products, and services between Russ Bassett and Erath County Joint Dispatch Center.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Edwards, a second by Commissioner Stevens to approve the sales agreement for console products and services between Russ Bassett and Erath County Joint Dispatch Center. Any further discussion? I do have one point. It is also the installation of the equipment of the consoles and everything when we get to that point is included in this price. So it's all inclusive of everything we need for it. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That item is approved. Thank you, sir.
If I can give just a super quick update on the radio system we talked about, they're installing stuff into the shelters currently. There's a crew on the ground right now that's going in to hook everything up. So all that's flowing right along. Everything moves really slow, but it's flowing right along. If you haven't been by the old tax office in the last 10 minutes, you might drive by there and take a look. It's from the front entryway all the way to the back wall. The EOC is completely gutted. The doors are where they're going to be for outside stuff like that. So they're actually tracking about
Don't say it.
Yeah.
that much ahead.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you. We don't need a curse. They're tracking right on pace, and we're again, that's scheduled to open end of June, 1st of July. All right. Item number 21 is discussion and action to award RFP for outside audit services. To refresh everybody's memory, we had 3 audit firms send us proposals: Eide Bailly, BMY, and Patillo, Brown and Hill, PB&H. Commissioners, you've had those to look over. Some historical background. For the last 3 years, we've used Eide Bailly. Previous to that, we've used BMY. To my knowledge, the county's never used Patillo, Brown and Hill. It's possible a long time ago, but not that I'm aware of. We met I met with the auditor, the volunteer fire department, adult probation, juvenile probation, because those are the offices that do get these audits, to ask them how things were going between current providers. For the last couple of years, Eide Bailly has done the county as a whole. BMY has done adult, juvenile, and the fire department. After meeting with them, the recommendation of everybody is that we use the same one. And their recommendation, for what it's worth, the people they're working with, was to go with Eide Bailly. They think all of them can do a good job. I mean, we know that they can. Eide Bailly has just been doing it for the last 3 years and has done a really good job with us. There's some, my personal, with some of the new laws enacted and timing and getting these things done, one of the concerns I always have is capacity to get these done and get them done in a timely manner. And so I tend to agree with them that I think doing at least another year with Eide Bailly would be a good thing. So open to the court's discussion and interactions there.
I'll make a motion that we go with Eide Bailly again.
Okay.
I'll second it.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Ray, a second by, we'll go tie, goes to Commissioner Edwards here to approve the RFP for the outside audit services to Eide Bailly for the upcoming year. Any further discussion on that? only discussion I have, if we have to do every one of the audits, and so we have to do a countywide audit, we have to do single audit for certain grants that hit certain amounts for state or federal grants, have to have a single audit. Erath County Volunteer Fire Department, the adult probation and juvenile probation, there are times where those departments get waivers where they can, because the audit's been so good, they get a 1-year waiver from doing an audit. The state gives those, so there's a potential that we get a waiver in one of those departments. I believe juvenile probation has a possibility of getting the waiver this year from the state of Texas. And if we do that, we probably would do that because that's a savings to the county where we could go. So, but that total, if we have to do all of them, the estimated total would be $101,500. So it adds up a lot. The Erath County one's $59,000, a single audit. We think there'll be 2 of those possible, or no, one, 8,500. Volunteer Fire Department, 7,500. Erath, adult probation, 14,000. Juvenile, 12,500 if we have to do it. So that's all the discussion I have. Any further discussion? Again, the motion is to go with Eide Bailey for the upcoming outside audit. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That is done and awarded to Eide Bailey. Discussion and action approve budget adjustments. There are a number of budget adjustments that are going to be approved and will be in the minutes. They are the end of year cleanup. Ken, if I say anything wrong, feel free to correct me. But end of year cleanup of health insurance, things like that, as we finished the last fiscal year, moving into this to move numbers to make it match. So it's a ton of little adjustments in here, so I'm not gonna read them all to you because it's a significant list of things. It's all a net zero, balance out. It's just because of the timing of different bills and when we get the actual amount that they're gonna be and when our budgetary is, we have these. It's something we continue to work on. We got a lot better numbers in advance of doing the budget this year. Again, they're estimated because we're not, but we feel pretty confident. Where we estimated this year is where we pretty much ended up, maybe even ended up a little better than what we thought with that. So that is the budget adjustments that we're approving today. Any further discussion or questions from the court? Again, it's a...
Motion to approve budget adjustment.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Buck, a second by Commissioner Edwards. Discussion, again, it's a net zero, has mostly to do with healthcare and those things. Some of our technology contracts and things, how they fell and where they're at to make sure that we've got the right amount of money in the right line item within the budget. So all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item 23, discussion and action approve invoices presented for regular and reoccurring payment as presented by the county auditor and issue order to the county treasurer to disperse the funds. We have 7 packets today for a total of $442,066.53. A Commissioner's Court packet of $274,252.92. Cell phone reimbursement in September of 2025 for $210. Indigent payables of $21,249.09. A reoccurring payable packet of $11,903.94. Reoccurring payable packet of $119,154.44. A reoccurring payable packet of $1,180.78, and a reoccurring payable packet of $14,115.36. Again, for a total of $66.53, and every charge is in your agenda packet and minutes for the public to look at those charges. And
I'll make a motion to pay the bill.
That's second.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Buck, a second by Commissioner Edwards to pay the bills. Any further discussion on those items? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? That is approved. Item 24, discussion and action on the burn ban. Fire Marshal Shelton is not here today, but we had discussions Friday. He believes that there's no need to change that with the conditions that we have. Still dry, still windy, still lack of humidity in the air. First freeze last night, or one of the first, I think it's first for me. But he recommends no change there. Does anybody on the court have a differing opinion on that? Then we will leave the burn ban in effect as it is. We do have a need for closed executive session, so I will make a motion to recess open session and move into executive session in accordance with the Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551.071 through 551.086 to discuss personnel matters. Do I have a second? I got a second by Commissioner Buck. All in favor say aye. We are recessed and we'll be right back.
It's too late to go between them.
Yeah, I think in the back of that, they have a bunch of large black cars stuck up on the road. But I think they figured out a deal right before that. What do you need done?
I would make a motion, we open regular session.
Second.
Got a second by Commissioner Buck. All in favor say aye. Aye. There are no matters to discuss in executive session. After executive session, no action to take. Item 27 is discuss any new business. Commissioner Ray.
I have none at this time.
Commissioner Stevens. Commissioner Edwards.
No, sir.
Commissioner Buck.
No, sir.
I will note we are going to have a special Commissioners Court next Monday to canvassing the votes from the constitutional amendment needs to be done. There is also a special session on Wednesday of this week for RFP for our data and phone services opening. So we will open those on Wednesday. For the county employees, open enrollment is happening the 19th through the 21st for you. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so I just want to thank all the veterans that have served our community. There is an event here at the courthouse tomorrow morning at 10:30 by the Turnbow Higgs Auxiliary. And we would invite you all to join us for that. I know there's quite a few celebrations I've seen. Schools are feeding the veterans. There's a luncheon at Paradigm, I believe, Whitehorse Christian Academy. I believe Huckabee ISD is having an event for veterans. And then Tarleton is having an event tomorrow night as we thank those that have kept us free and able to have meetings like this. So with that, I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. I will adjourn the meeting.